Антон Феликсович, я вас поздравляю с этим успехом.
Anton
В
Felixovich,
народе, как
I'd
говорится,
like to
везет, кому везет,
congratulate
тот
you on this
успешен.
success.
Вот вы
You know, as the
действительно
saying goes,
делаете это
luck favors those who
абсолютно
work hard.
профессионально.
You and your guys are doing just that, consistently and with the utmost professionalism. Supreme Commander-in-Chief, this is Lieutenant Kukon Bekov, platoon commander of the 1st Battalion, 1465th Motorized Rifle Regiment, reporting. I am currently in the center of Konstantinovka. During street fighting, the platoon under my command completed all tasks to clear the high-rise district near Victory Square. Advancing through the urban area, we have taken control of 7 administrative buildings. At present, the platoon's personnel are continuing to clear the town of any remaining Ukrainian militants. Supreme Commander-in-Chief, we will fulfill all the tasks you have set for us. Victory will be ours.
Спасибо, не
Thank you.
сомневаюсь. Спасибо
I don't
большое,
doubt
Эльдар
it. Thank you very much,
Игоревич. Я
Eldar
благодарен вас
Egamberdyevich.
и всех
I
ваших
would like to
коллег
thank
за
you and all your
результаты
guys for
вашей
your
боевой
combat
работы.
achievements.
Берегите себя.
Take care.
И,
Thank you
Антон,
very
спасибо
much.
вам большое.
Anton Felixovich, I know that there are also drones operating within your area of responsibility, including in Konstantinovka. Could you perhaps show me Konstantinovka using these drones? Supreme Commander-in-Chief, our quadcopters are currently conducting aerial reconnaissance over Konstantinovka. With their help, we can see the enemy's former defense positions. You can see the Ukrainsky Khutor neighborhood, a residential area in the southwest of the city. It was here, near the school and the Victoria shop, that servicemen from the enemy's 100th Mechanized Brigade put up the fiercest resistance, as there were heavily fortified bomb shelters in that area. The area was liberated in mid-June by the 2nd Motorized Rifle Battalion of the Territorial Defense. Shown on the screen are the Yuzhny neighborhood and Microdistrict 2, which were liberated in late May. They have dense urban development with high-rise buildings. The units of the 156th Mechanized Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces held their defenses here. During the liberation of these areas, units from the Assault Detachment and the 1194th Motorized Rifle Regiment distinguished themselves. Next is a panoramic view of the Tsinkovy neighborhood, where the temporary deployment sites of the Lyut Brigade and a large number of enemy drone launch sites were concentrated. In early June, the 3rd Motorized Rifle Battalion's assault units finished liberating this area. The central neighborhood has administrative buildings interspersed with residential areas. Units from the 1st Battalion of the 1465th Motorized Rifle Regiment and the 1st Battalion engaged in fierce fighting here, which culminated in the liberation in late May. Then there is one of the western neighborhoods of Krasny Gorodok, a residential area through which units from the 103rd Motorized Rifle Regiment of the 150th Division advanced after fierce fighting. This area also came under our control in late May. In the industrial area of the Megatex Steelworks, the enemy's 28th Mechanized Brigade put up fierce resistance using industrial buildings and Soviet-era air raid shelters. Despite this, the assault units from the 78th Regiment managed to crush the enemy's resistance and capture their positions in early June. To the northeast of the city lies the oil weighing agent plant. Assault units from the 1st Battalion of the 1442nd Motorized Rifle Regiment captured it in mid-May. Next is the industrial area of the Avtosteklo, Spetsteklo plant. During the assault operations, we managed to outmaneuver the enemy units, and as a result, our units from the 1st Battalion of the 14th and 60th Motorized Rifle Regiment took control of the plant in late May. In late March, the 72nd Brigade's units liberated the railway station forecourt, the railway station building, and the Orthodox Church. In the eastern part of the city lies the Stroysteklo glass factory. This is also part of the city's industrial area. In late April, units from the 1st Battalion of the 1037th Motorized Rifle Regiment captured the factory grounds. The historic center neighborhood represents a complex of pre-war buildings. The enemy, using forces from the 44th Mechanized Brigade, tenaciously held this area, taking up positions in bunkers and the basements of houses. In mid-June, the area was cleared of Ukrainian armed forces units by detachments from the 3rd Battalion of the 1307th Motorized Rifle Regiment. The livestock breeding complex is located at the northeasternmost point of the city. The complex was taken under control by the 1st Battalion of the 1008th Motorized Rifle Regiment in early June. These facilities, like the rest of the city, are now under our control. End of report. Thank you very much. Thank you, Anton Felixovich, to you and all your troops. I would also like to draw your attention, and that of Sergei Viktorovich, to the fact that there are still civilians in the area. Of course, I know you are doing this, but I ask you to continue this work. We must do everything possible to evacuate the civilian population from the combat zone. Thank you very much. Sergei Viktorovich mentioned that the 6th Motorized Rifle Division, under the command of Colonel Alexander Viktorovich Kartavkin, has been performing effectively. Alexander Viktorovich, please, you have the floor. Supreme Commander-in-Chief. During the fighting for Konstantinovka, the 6th Motorized Rifle Division advanced on the right bank of the city. The enemy had prepared defenses not only in Konstantinovka, but also along the approaches to the town, using Predtichino, Stupochki, and the southern and northern villages immediately adjacent to Konstantinovka as strong points. From July to September 2025, advancing through the wooded areas, we succeeded in successively encircling and liberating Predtichino and Stupochki, thereby creating the conditions for a further advance towards the city. Then, from October to December 2025, in coordination with units from the 72nd Motorized Rifle Brigade of the 3rd Army Corps, we entered and cleared the northern and southern cottage settlements. Later, as we moved into the city from various directions in coordination with units from the 72nd Brigade and military units from the 4th Motorized Rifle Brigade, the Ukrainian armed forces units were systematically crushed in Santurinovka, Shanghai, and the historic center neighborhoods, as well as on the premises belonging to the Konstantinovka metallurgical plant, the Stroysteklo glass factory, the Konstantinovka chemical plant, and the oil weighting agent plant, located in the northeastern part of Konstantinovka. At present, the assault units from the divisions 1442nd, 1307th, and 1008th Motorized Rifle Regiments, having broken the enemy's resistance in Konstantinovka, are continuing their advance westwards and have already reached the southeastern outskirts of Alexeyevo-Drushkovka, where they are fighting to liberate the town. During the capture of the city, the servicemen from the Reconnaissance Company and the 1st Battalion of the 1442nd Guards Motorized Rifle Regiment, the 3rd Battalion of the 1008th Motorized Rifle Regiment, and the 1st Battalion of the 1307th Guards Motorized Rifle Regiment distinguished themselves most. Supreme Commander-in-Chief, the 6th Motorized Rifle Division continues to carry out its mission to liberate the Donetsk People's Republic. All the tasks you have set will be accomplished. End of report. Thank you, Alexander Viktorovich. Many thanks to you and to all the servicemen in your units. The result is simply excellent. Very good indeed. Valery Vasilyevich, you previously briefed me on the plans to reorganize the 4th Brigade into a division. Yes. Does it match the composition requirements exactly? Its composition is on a par with the division, yes. We'll sort this out this year. Good. With regard to Alexander Viktorovich, I've looked at the documents. He's been in that post for a year, or rather, more than a year, hasn't he? Less than a year. About a year. About a year. Anton Felixovich is a general, whereas Alexander Viktorovich is not yet one, although he is in command of a division. Yes, we will present a report to you on him and a number of other distinguished officers. I'll get to this at the end, but I'd ask you to note this. Yes, sir.